because in the night we have event. So we are working with the middle of the beach.
Yep. All right, cool. Probably do like the second row.
Okay, the second row
Yeah.
will be here. You wanna here or in the middle? Where you prefer?
What's going on, everyone? Another beautiful day in Playa. I just checked into a new location. I left my previous one just this morning. So I dropped my stuff off. I'm getting ready to head to a cafe. A ton of construction going on right now. I think they're doing it all before the busy season here. Peak season is it starts in around early January, ends in April. That's where a lot of the tourists tend to travel down here. But it's common for a lot of the Latin American countries. December all through February is typically summertime, and so a lot of the Americans living in the northern parts of the US, like Boston, New England, Chicago, Canada, anywhere that's cold during the winter, is traveling down south for vacation. And so it's always busy in these Latin American countries during this time. But today I'm contemplating if I should take a walk to the beach club, do some work from there, or you know, set up shop at a cafe. I think I'm gonna take a quick walk and head towards the beach club. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So take a walk with me. We're gonna head over to Martina. It's Friday, so it might be a little busy, but probably get a sunbed. Start the day off with some watermelon and an espresso. But I'm gonna give you guys a view of where I'm walking. There's a ton of restaurants here. It's actually a lot of you wondering what it's like to live here in Playa. I mean, this is it. I walk everywhere. I got my watermelon juice, which I picked up early this morning. You know, that's my definition of fast food. This is grab and go. I don't cook. I don't spend time cleaning. My time is focused mainly on productive activities, whether it's walking, going to the gym, or working on my business. I exert very little on unproductive activities. And then there are times where I intentionally want to walk, and I'll sit down for 4 or 5 hours working straight in flow state, just to realize that 4 or 5 hours have gone by and I need to take a quick walk, right? Get the blood flowing. But this is why I actually enjoy living here. And you guys can see it's beautiful. My apartment is a 10-minute walk from the beach. I don't need to sit in traffic. I don't need to wait. I don't need to get up early to do anything. I mean, I don't need an alarm. I woke up around 7 o'clock today, slept around 2. So I got a decent 5 hours of sleep, but I'm not tired. I woke up naturally without an alarm. So if I felt I needed more rest, I would have slept even longer, but I didn't see it was necessary. I had things to do. Truthfully, I don't even know what time it is. I have to check the clock, but it's around noon. And so, pretty much getting my day started. These are office hours for me, officially. I set these hours specifically for work-related activities, meetings, phone calls, etc. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'll get a bed for one. Yep. Alright, cool. Probably do like the second row.
Okay, the second row
Yeah.
will be here. You wanna here or in the middle? Where you prefer?
I sat somewhere I could plug in, right? Where was that? You guys had a tree with socket. Was it over there? No, I think it moved.
Yes, we have like to connect, but
Yeah.
no now.
But now, right now, yeah, that was before. That was
Yeah.
before. All right, I'm gonna do the second row for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That easy, bro?
Yeah, that's cool.
It is best, bro.
Where? Yeah, this is perfect.
Okay, bro. It's perfect.
I think this is perfect right here.
In a few minutes will come your server.
All right, thank you.
Discharge.
Welcome, bro. Excuse me, please.
Appreciate you, man.
Hi, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Excuse me. Pleasure,
Pleasure.
my friend.
Pleasure,
Fernando, I need you waited, okay? With one the menu of the drinks and food, my friend, okay?
man. I appreciate it, man.
Yep. Excuse me, bro.
I'll take a look at it. We're here, guys. This is gonna be my office for the day. So this is a beach club. Apparently they got an event that's gonna be happening later today. So the setup is a little bit different. You know, thankfully I got enough charge on my laptop so I can work for a decent amount of time without having to worry about my battery going low. What's up, everyone? I relocated a little bit. I'm trying to get some Wi-Fi over here. I got my laptop, trying to get some work done, but I might have to take a trip back to the Airbnb for some better network. But it's been a productive day overall, man. I got a nice dip in the water. I was able to, you know, ground while getting my work done. It's getting a little bit cloudy now. We had sun pretty much all day. I was roasting earlier. But it's getting cloudy, it might rain, so I'm gonna eat some more watermelon before I head out for the day. And make my way back home, office for 4 or 5 more hours. But I got some more meetings throughout the evening that I need to execute. But it's actually surprisingly quiet for a Friday. I mean, there's not many people here. There's an event going on tonight, so it could be why. I never really been here for an event. I just usually come here for leisure. They have jet skis here, food, drinks. They have a pool section for parties, and so it's a little bit more exclusive. It caters to the larger groups of people. We're talking 5-10 people plus. So if you want like a sunbed in that section, it's recommended you come with a big group. It's tailored for big groups because they have like a minimal spend for those sections. Got some watermelon here. I'm about to tear it up. Tear it up live. It's like my 3rd plate of watermelon today. Day 11 of my watermelon fast. Said, feeling great, man. Feel amazing. Alright, got my watermelon. people ask me, man, how you doing? How you doing a watermelon fast? Well, the truth is, 100% of it is mental. If mentally you're not strong, of course you won't be able to do it. Anyone that can execute any type of fast has a strong mindset. You know, this doesn't go only for fruits, right? This goes for you meat eaters. A lot of individuals do things like carnivore diet. And they just mono-meal it. They eat solely meat. Steaks. Some people fast all day and only eat steak. Those people are actually healthier than most because their body's not trying to break down different types of food. When it comes to this watermelon fast, some days are better than others. It's like any other experience you're gonna have. You know, day 11, I feel amazing. Productive, high energy, ready for a workout. Day 7, I was exhausted. Hit me like a brick. I didn't know where it came from. I was just exhausted. You know, I slept a little bit longer. Every other day I was fine. I was operating as normal. Type of experiences teach you a lot about who you are. You do a lot of self-reflecting. So all the deep work happens, right? I challenge anyone doing any fast to be sure you're isolated. You can't be around your friends, you can't be around girls, you can't be around anything, right? I'm very protective of my energy during the fast. Only people I really have around me are my business partner. Or any clients I'm talking with on the phone. Not many people get my energy. Right? You already have to fight the mental battle on your own. It's just a self-mental battle. Battling against yourself, your weaker self. Your weaker self is trying to convince you to stay that way. You're just comfortable. It's where personal growth happens. You can get over those negative self-talk conversations that you have in your mind. You meditate over them and you continue to progress forward. You start leveling up. That's the cheat code. When you already have to battle yourself, and you have people around you feeding negative energy, adding doubt to your plate, when you have to deal with your own mind, it's not worth it. If you're wondering if I get tired of this watermelon, no. I don't. I'm grateful for this because if I was back in the United States right now, watermelon would be seedless or modified. Grateful for the weather here, the fruits. It's the type of lifestyle everybody deserves to have. I really think where I currently live, in Playa Del Carmen, is one of the few places in the world you can get all of it in one place. We're talking health. I walk everywhere every day. I have access to the best fruits, vegetables, food. I have nature, I have the beach. It's peaceful. I have sun. There's nightlife, restaurants, activities. So many things to do here, and you can do it at a convenience that you don't really have in the United States. You don't need a car. You don't need a car here. If you need to really get around, you can purchase or rent a scooter or a bike. They have bikes here for rent. I believe they're around 18-20 cents a day to rent bikes on certain apps. But you have access to everything here. Most people commute with bikes and scooters. A very select number of individuals use cars. Right? I haven't owned a car in 3 years. I got rid of my car when I moved here. So I realized how much it's a liability. You know, you have to deal with the insurance, you got to deal with paying the taxes. Mind you, you're operating in commerce roads, you're getting pulled over, you get tickets. It's just money out of your pocket. There's no money in with the car, right? Unless you got a Toro business, which is usually high risk, you're not really making money off the car. So it doesn't matter what, you know, whether you're commuting to work, you know, your car is still a liability because it's money out. So for an individual who's looking to, you know, escape the 9 to 5, like, those are things to consider. You have to be willing to sacrifice that stuff. You have to be willing to sacrifice your Netflix subscriptions. You have to be willing to sacrifice dining out. You have to be willing to sacrifice a lot, right? Because you need as little overhead as possible, right? You need just food and rent and your phone bill. You have those three, you're all set. Food, rent, your phone bill. Everything else is extra. Everything else is just icing on the cake. It's unnecessary, right? Because you can enjoy the cake without the rest of the extra stuff. And I tell you guys, I move around with a backpack, carry-on, and a suitcase. I keep it simple. Nothing major. And it allows me to go anywhere I want. It's so easy. I just need to make a decision, and I'm booking a flight. I don't have to worry about taking care of a house. I don't have to worry about, you know, my car. I don't have to worry about my stuff, because all I need, I have with me. I'm bringing it, and it's not much, so I don't have baggage. sharing this with you because these are things that I had to think about when I decided to become full-time entrepreneur. And becoming a full-time entrepreneur, it requires sacrifice, and that's one of the most important things that you guys need to learn. Now, for those of you who struggle with that and need help managing your time, managing your finances, we actually teach that inside of E&A University, right? We teach individuals how to break down their routine, their day-to-day. We teach people how to budget. We teach people how to actually slow down and review their personal and business expenses so that their personal life does not impact their business and lead them to failure. And it's the most sustainable thing that you need to learn in order to live this type of lifestyle. Because people have the idea that, you know, their business will make 10K a month, but if you got terrible spending habits and you're spending 10K a month, you're just as good as broke. Right? It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. So if you're making 10K a month and spending 9K a month, and you're only making 1K a month. A lot of people don't look at it like that, right? You want to be making 10K a month and keeping 7, right? Keeping 7, because you're stacking money at that point. You now have opportunities to reinvest it, to repurpose it, put it back in your business. You have a brand new business. Your business is like a newborn baby. You have to nurture it until the end of time, until it's ready to walk on its own. You can't expect to start a new business and it's good to go. It doesn't matter how much money you're making. You have to keep feeding it. Especially if you're looking to reach heights that these billionaires and these millionaires are at, right? You have to keep feeding your business. You have to keep investing. You have to keep hiring, scaling the team, investing in systems. There's many factors you need to consider. Alright, y'all. Leaving the beach club. I'm gonna head over to the apartments. But another thing about living here too is the energy's there in the atmosphere. The weather definitely plays a role in people's attitudes. I've met people all around the world. I mean, I met people from Germany who mentioned how a lot of Germans are just unhappy in general because of the weather. It's always cloudy and rainy. So the weather does play a factor in a lot of people's attitudes, right? It's not to say, you know, I haven't been to Germany, so it's not to say, you know, every German is like that, but this is just what I'm being told by individuals who are actually from there. So I'd like to think it's pretty spot on. But Mexicans are extremely friendly. One of my favorite places to be. Like you guys can see behind me, it's quite vibrant during the day, so at night it's just the same.
Nice glasses.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're almost at the apartment now. People speaking French. Yeah, there's a lot of people from France. There's a lot of people from Paris. People think I'm from France because there's a lot of black people who come from France and Paris and travel here specifically to this location. And so I'd walk down the street and some of the vendors would call at me and say, "Francais? Paris?" I say no. That comes to show you the amount of African Americans that travel here from there. There's also a lot of Canadians that come down here as well. But I've met people from everywhere. I've met people from Chile. A lot of Argentinians live here. There's a large Argentinian community here. We met Brazilians here, Ecuadorians. It's quite diverse if you ask me. Mano, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás, bro?
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, hermano.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Sí, todo bien.
¿Qué tal?
Welcome to the casa, y'all. This is the second apartment I moved to as of today. So I'll give you guys a quick tour. It's nothing too crazy. Got the kitchen set up, TV, refrigerator, coffee, necessity. And then we got the balcony view. Let's relax. Decent space for 1 to 2 people. But I'm gonna get changed up and I'll head to the roof. I'm gonna head over to the store and grab some watermelon because I need some watermelon for the casa. But before we do that, let's stop by the ATM. What's up? Yeah? No, I'm in the video. I was gonna walk to 7-Eleven. Chigawe. You went to Roof?
The Roof? No, Roof. I was at Roof right now.
Oh, Roots.
The Roof that I think Big Light is going to be watching that as well.
Alright, sure, for sure.
You want to roll up? Yeah, I'm actually doing tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm head to ATM.
Yeah, oh, you can't get out.
You know?
Yeah, oh, you can't get out. You fucking mind?
Alright, my brother. Alright, so we got to the grocery store, guys. I'm gonna head straight to the produce section, get me some watermelon, some lime. Remember, y'all, all this walking is just part of my exercise. I'm still gonna hit the gym tomorrow. Right? Look at all the fresh produce they got here. Seeded watermelon. It's only 23 pesos. That's like, it's real cheap. It's less than $1. We had a couple small ones. Bag them up. This will get me through the next day or two. Let me get some lime too. I like my watermelon with some lime. They got the good limes here. I'm talking the big ones too. I mean, look at the abundance of limes here in Mexico. It's a game changer. I put lime on everything. Trying to think if I need anything else for the... Hey, hola.
¿Cuentas con un monedero?
Necesito un bolsa, por favor.
Claro que sí, ¿de plástico o de tela?
Ah, tela.
¿De tela?
Sí.
Una bolsa para el caballero, por favor.
Hola. See, I know my Spanish a little bit. Yeah, so I'm good with Spanish for general conversation, introduction, ordering food, direction. You know, if we're starting to have an intellectual conversation, I'm definitely not gonna be up to par. But for the most part, you know, yo hablo español. I'll speak something, you know, a little bit. But as you see, like, all of this is going quick. You know, from the moment I left the beach club to my apartment to the ATM to the grocery store, about an hour, hour and a half. And so the rest of my evening is gonna consist of work. I spent most of my day working. I work from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and took a quick hour and a half break to do some more walking, exercise, gather what I need for the apartment, run a couple errands, and now we're heading back to the apartment and I'm gonna get to work. And it's likely I'm gonna end up working from this time on all the way to 1, maybe 2 a.m. So once I drop this stuff off, we're gonna get to work.
Oh, it working.
Hey, what's going on?
What up, man?
How's everything?
Everything's good, man.
Yeah.
You check the channel?
I did. It's awesome, man.
You like it?
I do. I actually started a new one.
For real?
I started a new one. I'm gonna do vlogs now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been working on it for like the last. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it's good, man. It's high quality footage. Yeah, I wiped this phone out. This is the Galaxy. I wiped it out just so like I could store videos, and it's got the highest quality, definition.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need like an intro or anything like that.
We need that. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you a text so we can talk about that, man.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna need that for the vlogging channel.
Okay.
Sure,
And
man.
then we put this site together now. We got a plethora of services like AI, SEO,
Yep.
SEO, just a lot of stuff. We just need to
Let's
catch
do it.
up when we get the time.
Yeah. I'm back here now, so I'm gonna shoot you a text, my brother.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
Take
man.
care.
Appreciate you too, man.
Hola. Networking, man. Networking. That's another brother. He's been living here with his family, and they're doing content. He started a channel as well. It's exciting, man. Entrepreneurs taking control of their life, creating for themselves, not depending on others to provide for them, provide for their families. They're taking control of their destiny. And that's the whole goal here, guys, is ENA University is the one-stop shop for all of it, right? Health, wealth, love, and happiness. That's the objective, is to hit all those pillars of life. And so you're not lacking any. Because you could be wealthy in the pockets, but spiritually, you're not there, and you end up resorting to drugs and partying and coping. You want to avoid that at all costs. So I'm gonna put you guys down, pack this stuff away, and then we head to the rooftop. So I dropped everything off, guys. Bust down a little bit of watermelon. I'm gonna take you guys to the rooftop so you can check it out. Now I typically stay in this building majority of my time here. It's actually one of my favorites. It's got an amazing rooftop that you guys are gonna see shortly. One of the biggest gyms I've seen in any apartment complex or building. And it's got a spa, it's got a bar, it's got 3 pools. It's beautiful, man. Just a quick sneak peek. I'll take you guys on a better tour tomorrow, but that's just to give you an idea of what it is and what it looked like. great view. Great view of the city here. They sell food here. They got burgers, guac, drinks, everything you need at a rooftop. So it's actually one of my favorite places to work. So you guys will see me here often outside of being in the gym. The gym here closes at 10, so I can work for as long as I need to and get a late workout session in, which I'm gonna do later. I'll probably go around 8:30. So in a couple hours, and then